Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we are unboxing Bridget! She is my second Descendants Rise of Red unboxing, and I could not be more excited. I love this doll. I think she might be my favorite from this line of dolls. She is so cute. I love her. I love everything about her, and I cannot wait to get her out of her box. But we're going to start with the packaging, as always. So we have the very cool Rise of Red unboxing, which is a heart sort of turned on its side and cut off. And then the lightning bolt here on the side. Bridget's picture down here. She is so precious. The logo, and on the back you can see a full body picture of Bridget. I love this outfit. This is so cute for a good version of the young Queen of Hearts. I love it. And her little read up right here says she is bubbly, generous, and sugary sweet, the kindest soul you'll meet. Oh, I love it. I loved Bridget in the movie. Oh, look at the hearts here on the side. That's so cool. I don't think I noticed that when I was unboxing Red. That's so neat. Alright, let's get her out. I really need to know if everyone else is still obsessed with Rise of Red. I have not stopped singing the songs. Specifically, I've been, in the past hour, I've been singing the villains part of Life is Sweeter, just to myself. Just out loud to myself, because I think it's so iconic. Uliana is just, I love her. I found her and Bridget today at Walmart, and I nearly lost my damn mind. They also had the slime red. Okay, see, I guess I shouldn't call it the slime red. She's the Sorcerer's Cookbook version of Red, but it's a gimmick slime doll. I think it's okay to just call it what it is. And yeah, I nearly lost my mind. Bridget and Uliana, I think, are the best. I think they're the best Descendants 4 dolls right now. If we're just talking about playline, because obviously if we're talking about Cinderella and the Queen of Hearts, you know, that's a whole different story. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna finish getting her out off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, and she is free of her packaging prison. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. She is such a good representation of Bridget from the movie. This outfit is so good. And so, you know, they don't come with stands. This is a stand I got off of AliExpress forever ago. I buy them in bulk, so I just get a bunch all at once, so I have them for the future. But yeah, let's get right into it. So, starting with her hair, like always, she has a side part, and her hair is a beautiful blend of two different pinks. This very soft, pastel-y pink, and then I would say flamingo pink. It's very pretty. They're in these curls that are heavily product. There's a lot of product in all of them, and her hair is very matted from packaging and from me trying to get her out of the packaging. So she will absolutely need a good wash, and definitely just a lot of TLC this girl will need for her hair. It is saran, so I know a lot of people were concerned that because of the color, it might have been polypropylene, but thankfully it is saran. Once it's washed and conditioned, it'll feel much nicer than it looks right now. And she has a little piece of hair tucked off to the side with this really cute, flower heart. It's made out of pink plastic. It's really sweet. And now onto her face. Now, I don't think it looks as close to the actress Ruby as Red looks to Kylie. I don't super get the actress from this sculpt, but maybe it's just the way they have the features put on her. I don't know. It just doesn't super look like Ruby Rose to me. Let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm really curious about the consensus on the face. I do like the face, though. It just doesn't look like the actress to me. But I love the sculpt. It's so cute. She has brown eyebrows in a really nice shape, just a very simple arched brow. And then she has some bright pink eyeshadow in her crease with some darker pink smoked out above, brown eyes, nothing underneath, but her lower lashes are painted in brown. I like that a lot. It makes her eyes look less severe. We need to do that more on dolls. And then her lips are just a classic pink color, not as bright as her hair, but definitely works very well with the character and with the makeup. Now, let's move down to the best parts of this look, her outfit. So on top, she has a coat on. Now the coat is a printed satin material, But in my opinion, it doesn't look cheap. Printed satin can often look extremely cheap, and while this doesn't look very luxe, it doesn't look like garbage. So I do want to give them props for that. And the printing is decent. She's got some flowers on her shoulder. This cool, like, weathered golden look on one side of the jacket. And then what does the back look like? Oh, okay, so we don't have anything on the back, but it also has these really cute collar pieces. And then hot pink tulle around the ends of the sleeves and the bottom of the jacket. I like that a lot. I like that little detail. They certainly didn't have to do that, but I'm very glad they did because it adds a lot of visual interest. And now let's take off the jacket so that we can get a good look at what she has on underneath, because she has on more amazing clothing underneath. Okay, let's see if we can get the jacket off without removing her hands. Perfect. Now you probably will want to take the hands off to put the jacket back on. But as of right now, she's doing great. We're doing great. I'm loving this doll so far. Okay, and underneath she has on what I think I expected to be a two-piece set of a top that sort of came over across the skirt and then a skirt, but it is just a whole one piece here. That's perfectly acceptable. Not mad at that, especially with them having to do like the jacket, the tights. Like I'm not mad about it. I think this works very well. So you can see she has on a pink, should I call it a shirt or a dress? Because it comes down across the skirt. I'm going to say shirt for now. Let me know if there's like a title for this sort of garment. But it is a soft pink shirt with these big poofy sleeves with white trim at the bottom. And they end at her elbows. And then printed on the chest of the shirt are, again, more of those flowers and two hearts. Very cute. And she does have two jewelry pieces on. So she has a necklace. It has a lot of really cool sculpted details. It looks like chains, hearts. There's like a painted heart medallion here at the middle. I like it. It's very nice. Unfortunately, it is in that sort of like, I don't know how to explain it, that like matte gold and not the electroplated gold that you would want from something like this. But I'm not mad about it. I know that that is expecting like the moon. When it comes to dolls, expecting electroplating is like expecting the moon. You know, I will take what I can get, especially from the Descendants dolls. And she does have on a belt piece. I do wish there were a few more like painted details on this, but I understand why there aren't. Because like in the movie, her belt piece has like all of these charms and medallions and stuff that are intricately crafted and colored, and they look so cool. And this belt is a little underwhelming, but I think it's a good sort of middle ground between how they could do it and how they like should do it, if that makes sense. But she's still got really cool pieces like the dangling chain. She's got heart-shaped pieces. Like, I'm sure that's supposed to be a heart, but it kind of looks like a strawberry. It's very nice. Again, in that same sort of like matte gold, not the true gold. And then under the flap of that shirt is her skirt piece. Oh, that fabric doesn't even go all the way around? Okay. It is the playing card skirt from the movie. However, the fabric does not go all the way around. I kind of expected it to, but that may have been too expensive for them to do, so I guess I'm gonna just be okay with that. It's this really cool like tulle fabric with metallic pink playing cards with metallic red hearts in the middle, and you can see through to a fabric underneath that is pink and white with a cool detailed pattern. I can't really explain what the pattern is. It sort of just looks like a bunch of diamonds like undulating. It's really neat. But yeah, that fabric, the playing card fabric, doesn't even continue underneath the shirt piece that hangs down. So that's a little sad, because her skirt in the movie was so like big and poofy and wonderful, and this is a little flat. But you know what? We got something close to it, so I'm gonna enjoy it. And on a $25 doll, I guess I do need to sort of temper my expectations, especially from a Mattel property and especially from Descendants. Like, I will take any good shit I can get from Descendants. And now, down to her legs, she has on these excellent pink tights with red hearts printed all the way up. They are so cute. Oh, well, they're not full tights. Okay, excuse me. They're more like leggings because they don't go down into the shoes. I hate that. I hate that. Ugh. I mean, at least they're long enough to go into the shoe so you can't see the bottom. It is unforgivable when dolls come with tights like these where it doesn't go past the foot but it'll end like well above the shoe, so you can't even give the illusion of it being a tight. I hate that. But you are on thin ice, Mattel. They're like a metallic pink mesh material. They're very nice. They're a little, they're not super formed to her body, but I'm curious if maybe that's because they just use like a much more simple pattern than they should have. And honestly, when you like zhuzh them, you can't even tell. So, not bad. And now for her shoes, she has on very, I'll say 2010 boots. They're like ankle booties in red with these red hearts sculpted on the side, on the zipper. And then that like angled heel that they were doing a lot in the early 2010s. I like the creasing that you can see in the sculpt work. And they look like they fit really well. I like them. I do kind of wish there was some sort of painted detail on the side here. Like some gold. I mean, you could easily go in with paint and a small paintbrush and just like paint the detailing, because I think it kind of needs it, but they're cute. Is there anything on the... No? Okay. And before we talk about her one little accessory, I want to go over the articulation. Just like with the red doll, if you watched that video, they do have pretty standard 11-point articulation. They've got head, the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, and knee. The knee hits about a 90, not a full 90, but I kind of think if you carve out the back of the knee a little bit, you'd be able to get a much better bend. And then the elbow, to be completely honest, like sucks. Like that, I mean, that's, I guess that part, that isn't terrible. It's almost 90 as well, if not a 90. But like, if I can't get a doll to like properly touch their face, it bothers me. I don't know what that is. I just love posing dolls with like hands on their faces. It feels very like model. And the wrist articulation is pretty good going out, but when you're going in, it's like that unless you like force the peg out some, and she's still like, you have to like force her to be able to touch her face. So like, see, there's distance, and I don't like that. But I do like this hand sculpt. It's proportioned really well to the body, and not all dolls do that well. Like, I recently opened 2 of the Barbie Dream Besties, and I'm not a super fan of the hand mold because it looks a little stumpy for how tall they are. I'm planning on doing an unboxing for one of them here in the future, but I really wanted to get the Descendants dolls out first because I just think they're so good. And, I love her. Okay, and Bridget does come with one little accessory. It is a cupcake. Oh, Bridget hair. It is a cupcake girl. And she does come with one little accessory. It is a cupcake on a plate. It has a pink liner, yellow cake, and then pink frosting. The liner and frosting are the same color. I don't like that, but I understand it was probably for budgetary reasons. And then the plate is a hot pink, and the cupcake does come off. So if you kind of just want to have her holding the cake itself and not the plate, that could be an option. And you are going to have to rubber band it to her hand because it's actually in this really complicated plastic piece in the packaging, because obviously there's no way for her to properly hold this. So you will have to be rubber banding it. Okay, well, that is everything to do with Bridget from Descendants Rise of Red. Just like the red doll, she retails for $24.99, so $25. And do I think she's worth it? Absolutely. Especially for a Mattel property, she is definitely worth it. I like all the details. There are some things here and there that I do wish would change. Like, I can make peace with, you know, normal level accessories. I do think this part is kind of unforgivable. Like, not continuing the fabric, even just to this side of the skirt. And I can understand for budgetary reasons why the playing cards didn't go all the way around her body. But like this, that should have been done. That should have been done to give the skirt more body, because it's so poofy in the movie. Like you can see right here, it's very poofy, and then this is not, you know? So I think they could have done a little bit of a better job there. However, like I said, I do think she is completely worth every penny. I wish they came with stands, obviously. I wish they came with, like, unique stands for each one of them. Please like, comment, subscribe, do other YouTube things, or do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content whatsoever. But if you do, it helps out my channel, and I will be in love with you. And we can bake special cakes that turn evil people into flamingo faces. And who doesn't want to do that?